Hey guys, got a hold of an alpha hobby box of Bo Jackson Battle Arena. If you are not familiar with this product, it is a mix of Pokemon and sports cards. It is a trading card game with your favorite athletes from past and present, along with a few other celebrities. And some really fun cards in this. The artwork is absolutely beautiful. We're going to open up this on camera for you right now. This is extremely hard to find product, almost completely dry. They've done 2 releases so far. This is the alpha, which was the first release, and then they did an alpha update, which features some of the same heroes, but also introduces some new heroes as well. So there we go with the checklist. And you'll find some featured heroes as well as some base heroes. And depending on which they are, they will be more rare. And they'll have higher powers. And some will have masks. And some will not be masks. So let's go ahead. We'll open up. There are 20 packs in here. And in the hobby boxes, you will find 3 what are called battle foils. In the blaster boxes, there is only 1. In these, there are 3, including what you hope to be one of the more rare foils. So here's a caliber. This is Caleb Williams. As you'll see, rookie inspired, first edition. And then they have treatments and weapon types. This is a steel right here down below. So we'll go through the first pack a little bit slow. And then as we get into it, we'll go faster. So here are our foils. We got Cha-Ching on a steel, Cruise Control on the fire, and Jeeves, that's Jimmy Butler, on the ice. You get 3 play cards as well. And depending on the number, depends on how short printed they are. The plays also do different things. So some plays are more valuable than others. And then you get a hot dog card, which you need to play the game. Those are kind of like your energy cards. So that's a little bit of the overview. We'll go a little bit faster through some of the other packs. There is Jonathan Taylor, Stitcher, having a great year. And I mean, just look at the artwork on some of these cards. Really, really cool comic book. This is Aaron Judge, and he's one of the more powerful base heroes at 130. You'll see some 135s as well. We'll do our foils. There's Bionic, G-Soft Fire. There's Aaron Rodgers on the ice double check. So 20 packs in the hobby. There are jumbos, which have 50, and booster boxes, which have 20 as well. There's Travis Kelce, Time, Dame Lillard. There's a Draco, Drake May. There's Wemby on the fire battle foil, and Joe Burrow on the ice. So nothing crazy so far. We are guaranteed 1 auto, so we will see an auto. All autos are on card in this product as well, and just gorgeous looking signatures too. Dak Prescott. There is Caitlin Clark on the silver. Another Wemby. And then we got a blue. Oh, Allen Wrench. Marcus Allen, 180 power. That's a pretty good one. That is a blue ice. 180 power. We'll put that one up here in a slab. Also, shout out to Z Cases for making these custom slabs right here that you can get done with your own logo. Very, very nice. I love the look of these. Pretty much transitioning most of my cards from mags into those. So if it's not a PSA 10 or PSA 9, then it's going in that. There's Jamal Miller, Jalen Hurts, another Jeeves, Matata. That is Ron Acuna on the fire. So Alpha Edition was the first release. This is the shortest printed release. The Alpha update had a little bit more. There's another set coming out. Ooh, there's a Stitcher Glow. and CJ Stroud on the ice. There's another set coming out in November, which features Ken Griffey Jr. and a few new athletes. Giannis signs in there as well. Greg Maddux, John Smoltz. When that comes out, it's going to be exciting. There's going to be a lot more product, a lot more in retail. There's James Harden. Flutie on the orange. That's a nice one. We'll take that. Doug Flutie orange, 160 power. Slab him up here. But yeah, there should be a much higher print run for that. They also came out with a release over this past weekend called Alpha Blast, and it features Alpha and Alpha Update in a cracked ice sapphire. There's Fernando Tatis, Trey Turner, and another Wemby. Paolo, there's Derrick Henry, Rogers, Jason Tatum, Cooper Kupp. I think this is pack 10. We got an 80s rad in here. There's Clark. Triple threat on the steel. That's LaMelo. That is a 90 power, and it is steel 80s rad. So 80s rad is one of the parallels that you can get. You've got Grandma's Linoleum, you've got Blizzard, you've got Fire Tracks. Hopefully we'll see a few in this video so you can see the different parallels you can get. There's Marvin Harrison, Jackson Holiday. So that one only had 2 foils in it. There's a Carroll or Corbin Carroll, Joe Burrow, and Travis Kelce on the orange, or sorry, fire battle foil. Draco, Gabbler, and Barreler. Yeah, this product about a month ago, you could find it, you know, as early as September. And in the past few weeks, it feels like there's a tank on the glow. So you got the glow treatment down below. Past few weeks, this stuff has really, really dried up. And it just seems like a lot of people are breaking it now. Some people might be sitting on it long term. There's a Tatum, Caroler, but very hard to find either Alpha or Alpha Update at this point. If you get some, grab it, and whether you hold on to it or rip it, that's up to you, but it is a really fun rip. As you can see, cards you get are super exciting, very visually appealing, and you know, the cards hold value. It seems like a lot of what you get out of here holds a lot more value compared to some of the sports products you might be ripping. We're still looking for our auto. We only got 2 packs left. So there's a Shohei Ohtani. Look at that. Showtime on the glow. Throwing the nuclear cheese here. That is so cool. Ohtani Glow 140 power. Oh, we got a pink. That is going to be a bubblegum. One of the more fun cards you can pull in here too. What do we have here? 150 power barreler Cooper Kupp on the gum. 150 power. Look at that cool card with the gum coming from his leg, going down to the barrel, blowing a bubble. Also, great card. So I think we've gotten a few pretty nice ones, and we're still looking for our auto. Make sure Cooper gets in there right. All right, there's our auto, last pack. How about that? Stitcher. And this is a parallel. It is a fire auto. You can tell by the orange text right there. It's a 175. It's pretty good power level. And that is going to be Grandmama. That's Larry Johnson. Everybody remembers the commercials with Grandmama. How cool is this card with fire eyes, fire coming off the basketball? And it is numbered 43 out of 50 with a 175 power, which is very useful, not as easy to get. So very highly playable card in the game. The top points you can get is 250, I believe. And the higher the power, the harder they are to find. So a few nice cards out of here. We got a couple glows. We did get 180s Rad. That was the triple threat. And then we had the gum barreler, the Grandmama orange fire, Allen wrench blue, and Flutie on the orange. So there you have the 4 major hits out of that box. Pretty good cards. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Would love to see you guys on some of our future streams. We do single shows over on Mr. Hops Whatnot channel, and we are doing some breaks every now and then. If we catch a break, be sure to grab a few spots. Thanks, guys.